delegation is a critical skill in leadership and also for managing your own time. Hello, my name is Greg Story. I'm the president of Carnegie Training here in Japan. I'm the best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery. We're coming to you from the High Performance Center here in Akasaka, in Minato-ku in Tokyo. We are now getting into the rainy season here and the humidity is really ramping it up. So a very muggy day today. Anyway, I'm doing a series on doing business in Japan, and today I want to talk about delegation. Now, it's one of those things. Delegation, we all know, yes, that's very important, we should do it. But most of us don't do a very good job of it, and then we give up on it because it didn't work very well. Why didn't it work well? Well, we turn up at someone's desk and we say, okay, here's a task I want done, a project I want done, I want this done by X, do it. And then that's it. We walk off and we come back at X and we find out, A, it's not done, or it's not done the right way, or they've taken it a completely different direction and it's not at all what you expected. By which time X, as a point in time, is usually too late or means panic stations to fix it at the last moment. So we start saying things to ourselves like, delegation. It'll be faster I do it myself, because you don't want to spend the time educating that person on how to perform that task to your satisfaction. Big mistake, because if we keep doing that, we'll never be able to delegate anything and we'll wind up doing all the tasks ourselves, and many of them shouldn't be the tasks that we should be doing. We should be really concentrating on the most high value task possible that only we can do. And other things that other people could do, we should be moving across to them. The point though is, when we just dump delegation on people, they resist it. Some people are pretty clever, they're pretty smart. They've worked out, if I make a big mess of this, if I screw this up, the boss will buy back the delegation. I won't have to do it at all. Don't misunderstand that happens, I can tell you. Anyway, here's the point. Japan is also a little bit special around delegation. If you ask Japanese people to write out their job description, I'll guarantee you they'd get it onto a postage stamp. It'd be the tiniest possible document they could come up with. Why? They want to reduce their accountability and responsibility down to the smallest, absolute smallest proportion. So when you turn up with a delegation and you want them to do something extra, it's like, extra? I'm trying to get less responsibility, not more responsibility. And by the way, it's your job, not my job. So you have all this built-in resistance to delegation here because we don't delegate the right way. Here's what we should be doing. First of all, we shouldn't be looking around saying, okay, who doesn't look so busy? That's a poor selection process. Think about the task. Think about what this task would do for that particular person to build their skill set. Think about who is the right match for the content. Number one, pick that person. Secondly, when we're explaining to the person about the delegation, it shouldn't be about, well, look, I'm really busy, I've got to get this project done, I need you to help me on this, I want you to do this, and I want it by then, and blah, 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 order. No, we turn around. We've got to sell the delegation to them. We've got to say, I'm asking you to help me with this project for a couple of reasons. One is, I know that you're going to be someone who's going to step up in this organisation in the future. And one of the problems, though, is when you get to that sort of interview stage for a higher level job, they all want to know what your experience is at that level. It's one of those ironies. How can you have experience at that level when you're not there? But here's how you can have that experience. By giving you some tasks that would normally be in my bailiwick of things I have to do, you get to operate at my level and have experience of doing those things. So when you get to the interview stage or the selection process stage, you can talk about how you have had delegated tasks, and this is what you've been doing at this level. It also means that you're getting experience of things that are normally not offered to you, so you get a broader range of experience in your general business education. So all these things are pluses, and I'm here to help you step up the ladder, and part of that stepping up in the ladder is being able to take on higher level and bigger tasks. So now we're putting it in terms of what's in it for them, as opposed to what's in it for me. So when we do that, now the next step is very important. We don't start saying, all right, okay, first you do this, then you do this, then you do this, then you do this, this. Not like that. We say, okay, well, here's the project or here's the task. How do you think we should approach this? What do you think would be a good way to tackle this? Now we're getting them to own the process. Very important, as opposed to you telling them what the process should be. Of course you'll have your views, and of course you can input those views, but you're not ordering them around. You're telling them, Well, I want to know what you think about how we could do this, because there are many ways of doing things, of course. They might have a better way than you're doing it, by the way. So then they tell you what they think, and you put in your, tuppence worth as well, your 2 cents worth, and you tell them what you think, and you come to an agreement. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Now, don't micromanage. Don't micromanage. Don't plant the vegetable and then pull it up to see how it's going. Let them go, but also have checkpoints, have milestones and checkpoints, because we think it goes from here to here as a logical consequence. They might go that way. And then if you don't know they're going that way, it'll get to a very extreme point, and then it's panic stations to bring it back. Just check, oh, no, we don't need to go, we need to go this way. So you need to be checking in regularly without micromanaging. Remember, you let them run it. Then at the end, you celebrate the success of the project, and they feel they've gained something. You've gained time to work on the projects that only you can do at a very high level, and it's a win-win for everybody. So delegation, very, very difficult in Japan because people are so resistant, but also very, very important for you to do that. Okay, so let's think about delegation going forward, and let's think about how to sell the delegation to our staff.